cut that goofy shit the hell out, yo. Cut that goofy shit the hell out.
How do you maintain such a healthy relationship?
Don't let social media be in your relationship.
Okay.
Never post when y'all have problems.
Okay.
And be honest, always.
Okay.
Always be honest.
I feel it. You got the ring on right now?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Because they don't like his fiance. That's so ignorant. Y'all done pissed him off here.
I am Travis Hunter, and I'm sorry to my wife, Leanna. I have indeed hurt her. Recently, the crying video she posted on TikTok caused controversy, and it broke my heart.
This tea is hotter than Jacksonville in July. Travis Hunter's fairy tale marriage is looking more like a reality show gone wrong, and the drama is spiraling faster than anyone expected. From a wedding kiss that never happened, to leaked footage with a Jaguars teammate, to whispers about a shocking pregnancy, the receipts are stacking up and it's not looking good for Leanna. Fans think they've connected the dots, and the picture isn't pretty. But trust me guys, the plot twists in this story, you won't see them coming. So grab your snacks and stay tuned, because it's about to get messy.
2, 1! Come on, let's do it! Woo! We had enough money for the deposit, but not enough money for the furniture.
An interview, and he goes, so when she was in her party era, I would wait in the car and just let her party and wait till she comes outside.
Travis Hunter is cooked. NFL training camp hasn't even started yet, and she's already building her case to get that bag and get out of there.
Okay, speculation about a couple is one thing, but when the whispers start coming into actual receipts, that's when it gets real messy. And right now, the internet is buzzing that Travis Hunter and his wife Leanna might be hiding something way deeper than just drama. Fans think they're dealing with a dead bedroom situation. And that could be the real reason all these cheating rumors are exploding. This isn't just wild guessing either. People are pulling up old clips, past interviews, and even her own words where she admitted Travis wasn't her type when they first met. And in the pregnancy rumors, that awkward wedding footage and the body language people swear screams no chemistry. And you've got the internet treating it like a full-on case file. The biggest fire? That wedding reception moment everyone can't stop replaying.
Run, bitch! Run! Travis Hunter and his girlfriend argue in front of their fans. Apparently, she got upset about waiting too long. What do you think? Toxic relationship?
Picture this, the room is full of clapping guests. Cameras are rolling. Travis leans in to kiss his new bride, and she turns her head. Quick, subtle, but just enough for everyone to notice. Some gave her the benefit of the doubt, saying maybe she didn't want to smudge her lipstick. But with all the other rumors floating around, most people saw it as something way more telling. A quiet rejection caught on camera. And that tiny pullback? Yep, it blew up online instantly.
No wonder Travis Hunter's wife refused his hug at the wedding. Leanna's 3 actions after Travis's draft expose her true colors. Recently, a video from Hunter and Leanna's wedding scene quickly sparked heated discussions as soon as it was released. Surprisingly, fans generally hold a pessimistic view of this marriage and even worry about Hunter's future. In fact, some of Leanna's previous actions make it hard not to question whether her feelings for Hunter are genuine.
But just when people thought it couldn't get worse, it did. Word on the street is that Leanna didn't just cheat on Travis, she allegedly got pregnant by one of his own Jaguar teammates. And if that wasn't already peak messiness, Insiders claim she's gearing up to file for divorce just 2 months after the wedding. And here's the kicker. Travis never signed a prenup. So now fans are split. Was Travis just clueless and blinded by love? Or was Leanna playing the long game from day one, seeing nothing but his $46 million contract? Grab your tea because this one's about to get spicy.
According to insiders, Hunter initially proposed signing a prenuptial agreement, but for some reason, he later gave up. Now it seems that perhaps it is because the two have a child, which means that if they divorce,
when the first rumors about Leanna started making the rounds, her fans were quick to defend her, saying it was just jealousy and people looking for drama. But here's the thing, none of this came out of nowhere. The signs, they've been sitting right in front of us for years. Back in 2022, long before the wedding, the Jaguars contract, and all the messy headlines, Leanna and Travis did a sit-down interview that barely got noticed at the time. But rewatching it now, it hits completely different. In that interview, she didn't bother playing the sweet love-struck fiance.
We had enough money for the deposit, but not enough money for the furniture. When we first moved to Colorado, we had no furniture, no anything. We moved here in January, so it was really, really cold. It was snowing. Nothing in our house worked either, so we were freezing. It was like 40 degrees in the house. We were sleeping on a blow-up mattress, one singular blanket. We were so cold. I was in a ball in his arms. He was trying to be in a ball like right underneath me, and we were begging each other like, please go downstairs and change the AC, like please go turn the heater on. We were so cold we couldn't even like get up, and we just froze the entire night. The next morning we laughed for like an hour about it because it was hilarious.
Yeah, because also it's our first house to be apart. That was one of those ones.
That was my favorite memory.
She kept it real, maybe a little too real. She admitted Travis wasn't her type at first, not because of his looks, but because he was younger and had a history of cheating on a girlfriend. She even told the story of how she ignored his DMs for 2 months before finally responding, and then she only wanted to be friends. Back then, most people brushed it off as just an awkward moment, but now with rumors about a $40 million divorce demand and a video showing her looking way too cozy with one of his teammates, that old interview is now being played back in a whole new light. And if that wasn't messy enough, there are now reports that she might have been pregnant by that same teammate.
Travis Hunter is cooked. NFL training camp hasn't even started yet, and she's already building her case to get that bag and get out of there. This is all-time diabolical behavior, but this is what we were warning him about from the start. He didn't listen, and now there's no sympathy from anyone. That's why the odds have been up on Stadium Live for them to break up before the season starts, tapping before it's too late.
For a lot of fans, the turning point was clear. Once Travis's NFL career started to blow up, the relationship suddenly looked more serious, more polished, and way more public. When he landed with the Jaguars, Leanna was suddenly everywhere, mingling in all the right circles, fully stepping into that NFL wife role. That's why the leaked footage of her getting too comfortable with his teammate is hitting so hard. The timing is too perfect. It lines up exactly with when she leaned into that image, the lifestyle, and all the access his career brought. And now the biggest theory? That video wasn't leaked at all. Fans believe Leanna made sure it got straight to Travis, using it as a way to blow up the marriage on her own terms and mess with his head before walking away for good.
I am Travis Hunter, and I'm sorry to my wife, Leanna. I have indeed hurt her. Recently, the crying video she posted on TikTok caused controversy, and it broke my heart. Her tears and helpless expression made me realize that everything I've done not only caused her immense emotional burden, but also made her bear undue pressure in the public eye. I admit that from the moment I pursued her in 2022, I pushed her into the spotlight of public opinion. I didn't realize that my words and actions might have caused her to be constantly questioned and misunderstood. Because I have a net worth of $6 million, she was labeled as a gold digger. Especially during the NFL draft, Travis refused to have physical contact with me, even acting distant, because she feared being misunderstood and blamed again. After winning the Heisman Trophy, I focused so much on chasing my career fame that I ignored her inner pain, and I failed to provide the support and understanding she needed. I didn't put myself in her shoes. Instead, I let her become isolated, constantly dealing with external pressures. When I saw her being misunderstood by the media, emotionally breaking down and crying, I felt incredibly guilty. I hope Leanna can forgive me, and I hope everyone can.
From the outside, it started to look like Leanna had been chasing someone she actually wants, and that someone was never going to be Travis. He's not the party type. He doesn't drink, he doesn't go clubbing, and he keeps his circle small. Leanna, complete opposite. If she's not getting that lifestyle with him, you can bet she's going to try to find it somewhere else. One clip making the rounds online really says it all.
He's absolutely in love with this girl. Okay, I'll give you another one. This is what he said.
That's insane.
That
He's crazy. He needs better people around him.
He has the best people around him.
No, he doesn't. Not if they let that happen. They shouldn't have let that slip through the cracks.
Check this out. So Travis is on an interview and he goes, so when she was in her party era, I would wait in the car and just let her party and wait till she comes outside.
No, that's bad.
Hunter, what do you think about that? That's crazy, right?
That is diabolical.
As Hunter would say, that is a mistake.
Oh no.
In it, Leanna laughs while talking about how Travis used to drive her to parties, drop her off, and wait in the car for hours until she was done. She said he never complained, never tried to stop her from even though he doesn't drink at all. Sure, some might call that supportive, but a lot of fans saw it as a huge red flag. It painted a picture of a relationship where Travis was always on the outside looking in, while she was out there living a social life that didn't include him. She even joked that he never tried to change her. They met when she was still deep in her party phase. And even though he was totally sober, she was out there with tequila in her veins, partying while he sat in the car waiting. That story alone made people question just how connected they really were. And now with speculation that she's found her type, someone who can match her nightlife energy, the current scandal makes even more sense to those watching it unfold. No one knows how she plans to keep up that party lifestyle with a baby on the way, but that's not even the biggest talking point. That leaked footage of her getting a little too cozy with one of Travis's teammates suddenly feels like part of a much bigger pattern, and things got even more suspicious during their wedding reception. What should have been a day full of love and excitement ended up being the center of attention for all the wrong reasons. But people couldn't help but notice how off Leanna seemed. And instead of feeling the romance, everyone left wondering what was really happening behind the scenes.
Oh, what? Come on, let's do it! Woo!
It looks as though, and you can actually see this right here.
The whole thing started to feel like it was slowly unraveling right in front of everyone. One clip in particular has fans buzzing. The moment it looks like Leanna dodged a kiss from Travis. They were on the dance floor, cameras everywhere, when Travis leaned in, but instead of meeting him halfway, she subtly turned her head. It was quick, almost easy to miss. But you know the internet, freeze frames, slow-mo, zoom-ins, that tiny pullback became a full-blown talking point. Then came the gift reveal. Travis went big. We're talking a brand new Mercedes G-Wagon as a wedding present, worth nearly $500,000. Most people would be screaming, crying, maybe even jumping into his arms.
Carefully prepared a luxury car as a surprise, full of expectation for his fiancé's enthusiastic response. However, Leanna remained expressionless throughout. She not only showed no surprise at the luxury car, but also directly refused Hunter's initiative to kiss and even did not give a hug. Second, the pace of Leanna's rapid pregnancy and marriage to Hunter.
But Leanna, she barely cracked a smile. Her reaction felt cold, almost like she wasn't impressed at all. And here's where it gets shady. When you compare that moment to how she acted meeting Lil Wayne, the difference was night and day. With Wayne, her excitement was through the roof. With Travis's gift, flat. Those two moments, dodging the kiss and the lukewarm reaction, set the tone for what came next. Because once people started digging, they realized the wedding location might not have been all about romance at all. Instead of getting married in Georgia, where Travis is from, or Florida, where he plays, they tied the knot in Chattanooga, Tennessee. At first, she claimed it was all about the venue, pretty scenery, nice vibe, nothing more. But the internet caught on fast. Turns out Tennessee is one of the few states where you can get alimony without being married for any minimum amount of time. Translation, you could get married, divorced in the same year, and still walk away with a check. And when TikTok found out it was her idea to pick Tennessee, people started connecting the dots real quick.
And so last year, when all of the ruckus and the things that was happening in social media of everybody commenting on the previous videos, and for those of you that has been living under a rock, his fiance had been making and having a whole lot of conversations online about everything that had been going on in their relationship, and they had been doing challenges together and TikToks and all of that stuff. And Travis Hunter, in a lot of people's eyes, was simping out for, and he was basically being warned by tons of men. It basically became a gender war between men and women by having a conversation about whether or not Travis Scott was with or Travis Scott.
If this whole thing wasn't messy enough already, here's where it gets wild. Travis didn't sign a prenup, not because he couldn't, because he chose not to. And this is after lawyers, NFL vets, and even influencers offered to hook him up with one for free. So now we've got no prenup marriage in one of the most alimony-friendly states in the country. With a $46 million rookie contract on the table, people are connecting the dots, and the picture they're seeing is not looking good. And it's not just internet gossip anymore. Folks who have been in that high-profile world are now speaking up. NFL legends, entertainers, they're all warning Travis to watch his back. One former player who went through his very own public marriage mess even looked him dead in the eye and told him to protect himself. This wasn't shade, it wasn't a joke, it was straight up real talk from someone who's seen exactly how bad it can get when you don't have that protection in place. Comedian Godfrey also jumped in, and he didn't hold back. He went viral calling out Leanna's infamous "he's not my type" comment, saying that one sentence alone told everybody what she was really after. He pointed out that when you're successful, suddenly everyone's your type. Before that, not so much. His advice to Travis, don't get sucked in because something is definitely off.
The signs that Travis Hunter's girlfriend does not like him and is only with him because he is good at football are too obvious, since she said she did not find him attractive at first, but they started dating when he became a top recruit while she didn't even stand up after he won the Heisman until his coach, Deion Sanders, made her. She got upset and said, "Am I supposed to just sit here all day?" when Hunter was taking pictures with his fans, and after his final home game, she got into an argument with him and refused to give him a kiss.
How do you maintain such a healthy relationship?
Don't let social media be in your relationship.
Okay.
Never post when y'all have problems.
Okay.
And be honest. Always.
Okay.
Always be honest.
I feel it. You got the ring on right now?
No, I don't.
You don't?
Then came Boward Ward, aka Bedwell, who straight up called out her behavior. He mentioned her open flirting with other guys and questioned if she ever really loved Travis in the first place. He said if a woman tells you you're not her type but still ends up with you, you have to wonder what's keeping her there. And if it's not love, well, you already know the answer. His message was clear. Travis might be young, but he needs to start asking himself the hard questions before it's too late. Travis used to be ride or die for Leanna, no matter what people said about her. Whether it was a mean comment online, a shady joke, or some random tweet, he was always ready to jump in and defend her. And not just a quick clapback either. He would go all out to make sure everyone knew he had her back.
Travis Hunter was with the right woman. Now, I believe her name was Leanna. We haven't heard from her in a long time, and that is for good reason. One of the things that I said very early on was that if they wanted to maintain and keep their relationship together, then she was going to have to shut the hell up. She went on this long rant, which I believe is deleted from her Instagram right now and from TikTok. But she went on this long rant basically defending their relationship and defending.
There was even this one moment that fans still remember. Travis went on camera and made it clear he wasn't defending himself. He was defending his girl. He explained that Leanna wasn't the type to hop online and argue, and that she was actually upstairs crying because people were attacking her character. He said they didn't even know her, had never even spoken to her, yet were so quick to judge. Travis promised to protect her no matter what, and admitted that he loved trolling people who tried to troll him. He even told everyone to clip his words and post them everywhere if they really wanted something to go viral. That's how sure he was about standing by her side. But this time, after that messy leaked video of Leanna looking way too close with one of Travis's Jaguar teammates hit the internet, the man was silent. No cryptic posts, no fiery clapbacks, No defending her name like before, just nothing. And for someone who usually moves fast when it comes to shutting down rumors, that silence spoke volumes. Fans started asking if he was in shock, trying to play it safe while divorce rumors flew, or maybe, just maybe, starting to wonder if all those haters had been right all along. Meanwhile, Leanna went for the complete opposite vibe. As the video blew up, she posted this emotional clip of herself, looking straight into the camera with tears in her eyes. It had major dramatic damage control energy, like she was trying to shift the narrative. She started talking about how God makes you great by how much you suffer, and that the greater the glory, the more intense the story. Basically, she was framing herself as someone going through a big trial. But let's be honest, a lot of people weren't buying it, especially now with rumors that she might actually be pregnant, and not by Travis, but by the teammate she was allegedly caught with. If that's true, it's game over. That would be the final straw, and honestly, who could blame him? I mean, imagine giving someone everything, defending them to the world, only to get hit with that.
Pace of Leanna's rapid pregnancy and marriage to Hunter forms a stark contrast with their previous dating status. In the past, now the close connection between pregnancy and marriage inevitably raises doubts about the motivations behind this marriage.
At this point, the whole situation is spiraling. Travis Hunter's marriage looks like it's hanging by a thread. His wife tangled up in a scandal with someone from his own team. Rumors multiplying by the day. And this isn't your average sports gossip. This is personal, it's messy, and it's about to explode in a way that could overshadow his entire career if it gets any worse. Now the big questions are hanging in the air. Will Travis finally speak up, or is he going to keep that wall of silence? Is this the final chapter for their marriage, or just the beginning of a much uglier story? One thing's for sure, plenty of people saw warning signs from the jump. And the next twist? It's definitely coming. And there you have it, a whirlwind of drama, betrayal, and receipts that just keeps piling higher. Travis Hunter's silence is deafening. Leanna's every move is under a microscope. And fans are already betting on what comes next. Will Travis finally clap back, or will he walk away for good? Is this just the end of their marriage, or the start of an even wilder scandal? And most importantly, is the baby rumor true? We'll be watching every twist, every leak, and every post. Don't blink, this story's only getting started. Hit follow because the next drop is coming.